Welcome Aries to your July reading. We are going to go ahead and see all the possible energies and messages coming through for you for this month. Aries, I'm going to start off with your oracle cards. This is going to give us our core messages, the main themes coming through for you. I will then go ahead and clarify everything further with the tarot to get deeper insight and deeper messages. Aries, this is a collective reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Right, my dear Aries, we are going to start off over here with friendship, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. So we just want to see now what this friendship energy is for Aries, please. And we have the Three of Cups. Two cards came out there, so I'm going to take them both, my dear Aries. What I'm seeing here, Aries, with Four of Pentacles, in July, there is great possibility of you leaving behind a certain friend or friendship circle, or it could be that you are moving, my dear Aries, or you are leaving behind something that you have simply outgrown, or this particular friendship has just come to a natural ending. Perhaps, my dear Aries, there is a certain friendship circle in your life that you just no longer have anything in common with. But I do get a sense that you have grown and elevated in some way, that you need to move on now and find people who are where you are in life. You know, my dear Aries, this could be as simple as having a childhood friend, and you have both chosen very separate paths in life. And you're now in a place where you struggle to find common ground because you just have nothing in common. So we see in July, there's this deep understanding that, you know what, there's nothing here for me. I have got everything I have needed out of this particular friendship, and I'm ready to move on to find like-minded people, people I connect to on a soul level. For some of my Aries, this might even be a bit more dramatic. You could have a falling out with a friend, you could have a big disagreement with a friend, but for most of my Aries, I'm getting this energy. You just need to find like-minded people who resonate with you where you are now. Now, my dear Aries, you are being asked to work with Queen of Swords energy. Under this message, it doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, it's the energy of Queen of Swords I am speaking about. Queen of Swords is a very interesting queen because she's able, my dear Aries, to take emotion out of the equation. She can look at something for exactly what it is, and she's able to make plans and make decisions on how to get there without getting sentimental. So this would be the energy of, okay, this particular friendship circle is no longer working for me. I have nothing in common with these people anymore, and I need to find people who have the same interests and passion that I have. So Queen of Swords will then set about looking at where she could meet these people. Is it possible to meet these people in a work environment? Okay, yes or no? If not, then she'll think, okay, I love books, I love wine tasting, and I love nature. And then she'll make a list of where she could meet these people. Should she go on a wine tasting vacation? Would it be a good idea to join a cooking club that every week you learn how to cook different exotic meals? She's going to be very practical and very logical about it. But what we have here, my dear Aries, is two cards telling me that you have great possibility of finding people in July that you connect to on a very deep and meaningful level. These two cards tell me that you're going to find people who get you, Aries. Just say you walk into a new hiking club, immediately people are going to look at you. You all have a love for nature. You all have a love for hiking. There's going to be a lot of conversation about it. There's a lot of common ground. I see, my dear Aries, new friends, new people coming your way. And with this double confirmation of Three of Cups and friendship, I think these people are going to be in your life for a long time, and there's going to be a lot of enjoyment, laughter, and social gatherings coming up for you. Very nice to see. Let us move on now and see what time to go is all about, and I'm just going to get your clarifiers. Right, let us see now what time to go is for Aries, please. Oops, we're going to take that card. We're going to start there with Eight of Swords and the Sun. Now, Aries, this time to go could very well be connected to our friendship energy. And then again, for some of my Aries, it might be in a different area completely. An area where you are feeling the Eight of Swords energy. So we are going to take this message of time to go in an area where you, my dear Aries, might be feeling incredibly trapped, like you have no choice. You can't go left, you can't go right, you can't see any options or any possibilities open for you. But my dear Aries, Eight of Swords is just an energy we feel for a short moment in time. As you can see, this young girl is looking into the mirror. This is how she is seeing herself now. This is how she feels in the moment. But the truth is, she's not bound and she's not blindfolded at all. It won't be long before she can see her way out of it. Where you might be feeling this energy, whether it is within a group of people that you simply don't connect to, or whether it is in another relationship. This could be in a job, my dear Aries. This could be with your significant other. Anywhere where you have this energy of, I have no choice. I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. How am I ever going to get out of it? The big message is that in July, you are going to find that door there. Can you see it's very faint now? But in July, this door, the way out, is going to become very visible and very prominent for you. Your path there is going to be lit up. You're going to see how you can release yourself out of that energy. And my dear Aries, with that, we have the Sun. So you're not only able to release yourself out of this energy and to walk right out of it to a new doorway, into a new beginning. But my dear Aries, you bring in the Sun, this kind of energy. The energy of positivity, freedom, inspiration, liberation, all these incredibly wonderful states of being. Describe how this young girl looks here as she embraces the rays of the Sun. So look at an area where you might be feeling this right now, because my dear Aries, the message is time to go. Don't stay here. It's not necessary, it's not good for you, and as soon as you make the decision to move, my dear Aries, you will never look back, because as you can see, there is a big difference in the energy of these two cards. And this, my dear Aries, is what you are doing by walking away from a situation into a new doorway. So please take this where it might resonate with you. Let us move on now and see what travel is all about for you, and I will just get your clarifiers. So we want to see now what this travel energy is for Aries, please. And we have the Hermit and the King of Wands. Now Aries, travel can speak to us of travel in the literal sense, This could speak to us of you going on vacation and holiday in July. It could speak to us of a long vacation, of a short vacation. It could even speak to us of you traveling for business. Travel also has a lot to do with the energy of movement. So it could be the energy of moving from one home to another, from one town to another, or even from one country to another. And under that movement energy, it can speak to us of moving from one friendship circle to another, from one person to another. So of course, this is going to be so different for everybody. However this travel is coming up for you, the Hermit tells me, my dearest Aries, that you have been thinking about this for some time. So if it's a holiday, you've been thinking and planning and dreaming of this holiday for quite some time. You're ready for it. You need that break. If this is a move, you've been dreaming of this move. You're excited to leave where you are at the moment and to move to this new home. If it is leaving a situation or leaving a particular group of people behind, you have given it a considerable amount of thought. This is not a rash decision, and this is not something that just happens from one day to the next. You, my dear Aries, are presenting under this energy as King of Wands. It does not matter if you're masculine or feminine. It's the energy of King of Wands I am speaking about. And King of Wands is the perfect energy for you to work with, being a fire sign. As you can see here, my dear Aries, our King is holding the wand of infinite possibility. And in our travel card, we see here that she's holding what could be representing the wand the King is holding. Wherever you are moving, and whether it's literal or figurative, Aries, you are in control of it. King of Wands is our most creative, dynamic, innovative, and visionary king. He knows what he wants. He's thought about it. He's planned it. And now he sets about doing it. As you can see with our lion in the background, you are strong, Aries. You've got the king energy behind you. It's now a month to take action, to go after what you want and not to take no for an answer. If you've got your heart set on something, go with it. We saw for you wonderful, wonderful outcomes coming through, my dear Aries. You are in the driver's seat. You will choose what you want, where you want, and how you want it. This is not going to be a month where anybody dictates to you. With this King of Wands energy, my dear Aries, I have no doubt that you are going to be able to release yourself out of any situation or relationship that is not working for you. You're going to move on to a place that brings in the sun energy. And my dearest Aries, I have a strong feeling you're going to be surrounded by lots of people who see you, appreciate you, admire you, and want to be in your company this month. Let us move on now and see what your guides would like to share with you for this month. So we just want to see now what Aries guides would like to share with them, please. And you have got pleasure, Divine Goddess, number 9. So my dear Aries, for the month of July, the number 9, 4 and 5 are your lucky numbers. Any combination or variation of these numbers, please consider very auspicious. Now Divine Goddess is coming in, and they want you to know that the core theme for July for you is pleasure. Here we have these two people rejoicing. Here we have the circle of friends rejoicing. And here we have the three people connected, supporting each other as a soul tribe. As I mentioned quite a few times throughout your reading, there's going to be wonderful opportunities in July for you to connect to people, my dear Aries, on a deeper level. people you have a lot in common with, people who get you, who appreciate you, they love what you stand for, they enjoy your sense of humor, and they want to be around you. You now just work with our King of Wands energy. Go out there and make the changes and adjustments that you need to bring yourself into the energy of pleasure, because Divine Goddess wants this to be a highly enjoyable and pleasurable month for you, my dear Aries. So that is all I have for you right now. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I wish you the most wonderful month, and I am sending you all so much love.